Hi Gemini, welcome to your, my god, I forgot what month it was, February reading. This month is an interesting one. It seems like one of light and darkness, and I don't know why I'm seeing it that way, so I hope that, let me just move this a little bit. I hope that the cards will reveal it. Okay, you know that one TikTok where people are like, and don't fight me because I know you girls like the tussle. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting right now. And a lot wants to jump out, of course, for the Gemini reading. There's a certain sense of somebody, of you being, I guess in a way, pitied. You've been trying your best to keep, you know, your feelings and your true personality under wraps, and you feel like in a way you're being patronized for it. And of course nobody likes that. Like, I'm trying to be civil here, and yet somebody else is getting the credit for everything that I've been doing. It's not a nice feeling. It never really is. Why do they deserve stardom and I don't? That's kind of always the Gemini question, isn't it? Let me move this a little bit, actually. Why do I not deserve the happy ending? Why is luck never on my side? I mean, the thing is that a lot comes from your sense of hurt. A lot comes from your inability to let go of things that you should have let go of in a very, very long time ago. And, you know, it's okay to not let go of things, but you're missing out on the true wisdom that comes with dealing with the fact that some things, some situations are just never coming back. Somebody is never coming back, but you have so much to take care of right now, and there's so much that you want. That it doesn't even feel right to dwell on what could have been. Because when you let go of what could have been, what comes to you is no more tussling, no more unnecessary arguments. You're putting down your swords and mending a broken heart and moving past it with a sense of truly having done something that's for yourself. And the universe, well, actually the universe is not going to make it easy for you right now, because there's a lot of people that you've shut out, and there's a lot of feelings that you've ignored for the sake of being okay. maybe that one person made you unable to keep in contact with your friends too, because you were just so disappointed in human relationships. Very much so. Maybe, mayhaps. See if that resonates. But you know, I feel like Gemini are really good at pretending everything's okay, even when they don't necessarily feel the greatest. And the cards definitely agree with that, because nothing wants to come out except for this. Now that you've hurt some people's emotions, you get the feeling they're trying to avoid you, and you're kind of watching them from behind the curtain. There's bigger things that you're meant to do, though. There's people that are still sticking out their hand to you, and yet you're kind of ignoring them because you're too distracted with something else. And you're not really feeling like you're heading in the right direction. Are you sure that you're being truly fair with everyone in your life who's trying to help, who's trying to be your friend, who's trying to reach out? Are you? Or do you only care about the people who ghost you, or worse, actually? A lot of cards want to jump out, and I feel like that's always the case with those just turned around, but okay. Let me get another one before I move forward with this one. Damn, the devil card almost jumped out, but I don't want it because it didn't fully jump out. The entire deck just like immediately. See, I told you this was going to be a light and dark reading. Because there's like so much that you can change to immediately have an effect on your life right now, like immediately. I'm trying to be like all loosey-goosey so that more cards want to talk, but yep. With those changes and letting go of the feeling that you have to do everything alone and have to be the wisest person in the world and actually never need to really show emotions, you will change your month. It just requires that you don't act so aloof all the time, that you exhibit. This is actually a very common theme for everybody that I've read for this month. It just requires that you do not hide the full range of emotions that you are feeling right now, which I know it isn't easy, especially for a Gemini. Like, you're like, if I don't hide it, the entire thing is gonna explode. I don't want anybody to deal with that. I know. But you don't want you to deal with that either, because it's not easy, and there's people who are willing to support you through that. And once you truly embrace your instinct to be as open as a Gemini possibly can be, which is very open, those changes happen. And I mean good changes. Or, you know, painful changes in the moment, but, you know, in the end, they turn out to be good changes. Then you look towards the future with a sense of peace, calmness, prosperity, support, wisdom, and nothing seems as scary anymore. I promise. Just take a moment for yourself. You are allowed to take a break. You've been working really hard. You've been facing a lot of challenges. And simply get back to the grind, and everything's gonna work out. That's really like the sun was the card that I was waiting for, because I felt like it was just really wanting to jump out, and yet it just was not. And so it finally happened. I don't like, sorry, my spreads are never aesthetic, but in a way, I just kind of feel like that's just the way that it's supposed to be. Like I like it this way. Also, I don't have enough camera space to fit everything into it, so anyway. With great power comes great responsibility, and you have that great power. You just have to make sure that you also muster up that responsibility. And in February, that is the place where it will start to appear. That's all I had for you today, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I might do a mid-month reading, so if this one was helpful, please check in later down the line. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.